This forecast is brought to you by Franklin Bank, specializing in loans for home improvement. Visit franklinbnk.com for more details.
Gotta say, it is so good seeing your bright, shining faces early on a Monday morning. Now, be honest with yourself. Who is just pumped up and excited to kick off your new work week? No, not many of you? All right, I get it. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I was away. I was up in the Poconos, and it was every bit as hot and steamy up there as it was down here. In fact, yesterday, you broke a record at the airport at Egg Harbor Township. 100 degrees, the first 100 since 2012. 7 years it has taken to get that kind of extreme heat. It's still going to be hot today, but not as extreme. And unfortunately, we're going to add another aspect of the forecast that is very familiar to us this season. That's severe weather. I think we're going to open the door for some strong thunder boomers coming through a little bit later on. We have this cold front that's kind of like the cattle prod. It's allowing for a lift. We're definitely going to have the daytime heating and instability. Some of those thunderstorms could be quite turbulent later on, and the window that we're watching is, say, after 4 o'clock. Before that, you could absolutely have some spotty showers to pop up. But anything organized, I think, is after 4, and it could actually come through in a couple different rounds. I'll show you that in Futurecast in just a second. But let's get you out the door. Temperatures in the mid and upper 70s right now. It is extremely sticky and soupy. That's been the case over the past 5 or 6 days. That has not changed whatsoever. We got clouds and some sun out there right now. Some of you could be dealing with a spotty shower. I can't rule that out completely. Mainly to the north and west, but at some point as you're watching this video, one might pop up and you're like, you didn't talk about this. The potential certainly does exist. Lower 80s as you're heading out for your morning commute. Generally, we're going to go a green light across the board on your travel. Here are those couple spotty showers on our Futurecast radar here. Most of the activities to our northwest. Clouds and sun will mix. Sunshine might try to win out and prevail, but we don't want that to happen. The more sun we see, the more instability we're going to have to deal with. And then the greater the likelihood that these thunderstorms coming in later on would be stronger. So you see the oranges and the yellows and the reds. While I can't guarantee this is exactly where they're going to set up, they're going to be present, all right? And very heavy downpours and frequent lightning, and even an isolated tornado can't be ruled out. Each one of the past 8 severe weather events has featured some kind of storm that began to rotate. You know the drill by now. Another round possible later on tonight. And see, the issue is we have a cold front that's coming through. And that cold front is going to take its time getting out here. And it's going to lay out over our region and allow ripples of low pressure to come along it. And that's why we're going to be very unsettled going into your Tuesday. I think some rain in the morning, maybe trying to clear out in the afternoon, but we're definitely going to be dealing with the clouds overhead and cooler temperatures as well. Let's go about 89 today. If the sun wins out, I'm just going to caution you on this. We could get to over 90 degrees again, but definitely after 1, our chance of showers and thunderstorms are going to increase. And then after 4, that's when we'd look for something more organized coming in. Our real feel numbers, not as bad as the weekend, but still very steamy. Feeling like 104 in Hamilton and Mays Landing and Millville. Throw in Cherry Hill at 105. You get the idea. But the numbers are going to come way down going into tomorrow, and it is going to feel lovely. We might not even get to 80 degrees tomorrow. Cloudy skies, periods of showers. We haven't had one of those days this summer so far. So it'll actually be pretty pleasant, in my opinion, at least. Your South Jersey 7-day forecast is going to show you cooler, drier air coming in by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, looking pretty nice, turning toasty again by Sunday.